Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 12th episode of Hoozuki no Reitetsu. So, let's just jump on into the episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum bum bum, hey. Jigoku, Jigoku, Tsuteki na Jigoku, Jigoku, Jigoku da yo. Bum bum. Jigoku, Jigoku, Tsuteki na Jigoku, Jigoku, Jigoku da yo. Hello, who are we looking at here? Lady Lilith. That's good to know. It's a pretty nice apple. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, just straight up the Adam and Eve story. And she got the wow. Uh, wow. That is a that is in, that was very pleasant to look at. I kind of upset that that it's gone. I'm gonna go back to that later. That number. You know, credit cards generally you pay them back, right? But she's not paying it, so she doesn't care, basically. Not a great one. The songs kind of give me a headache. Out the window. Story time. Okay. Lucifer. So much power. That's a change. I see. Okay, good to know. Let's say in Japan in English on the sign. I've kind of missed you a little bit. There's Beelzebub, of course. Well, too bad. Okay. Why, thank you, madam. Would you like to touch it? Man, this woman. Very damn wide. There are certainly worse problems to have. Trying not to sneeze. Well, everyone likes him, so I have to get in line on that one. He met a lady just last episode, actually. I was just gonna push him in there. There's a joke there somewhere that I'm not gonna make. Well, you haven't exactly been acting super, non-villainy in this episode. We revamped it. That sounds great. Yeah, vampires would definitely want to check this place out. Maybe never leave. It depends. Where do you want to go? Oh, okay. I'm okay with this. Yeah, lecture was great. Top two. I totally see it. You don't say. As a tempting offer, I must say. I mean, I could venture a guess if, yeah, who he was referring to. He's the one that likes the ladies. So they might be a good match, you know? Oh, do they know each other? Or do they just know that they were meant to be together? Yeah, I doubt that's all you'll do. Well, they'll be in there a while. Back to that amazing topic. Literally in the palm of his hand. Yeah, good luck with that. Lilith is quite the free spirit. A little too free. Hey, it's your best friend. Don't you want to say hi? Aren't you happy to see him? Ouch. Name's Beelzebub. And yeah, the husband of Lilith. Oh no, he didn't. Somebody else might currently be doing so, though. Or any woman, really. That's the best way to phrase it that he could possibly come up with, yeah. It's not really his fault. Rock, paper, scissors. Want to play a game? Do something physical. Maybe a dodgeball? Or ping pong. Let's do ping pong. Do hardcore weights. Ooh, tennis. That's like ping pong, but bigger. He's still gonna be better than you, man. Wow, we wasted no time wrecking him. Well, you want to move on to a new game now? Free throws. Okay, this is gonna be a montage of failure. Saw that coming. Still look painful. I should have seen that one coming. Little bit. Although that was a very liberal translation, but. You're just not on our level. I mean, he's pretty special even amongst Japanese demons. She looks pretty special too. Big difference. We also have a cool Oni club. That thing's still going on. This guy kind of reminds me of Satania, I'm not gonna lie. Except not as cute, obviously. What? Determination on a useless thing? I'm not sure how much of a victory this is, considering she's with another man right now. But I guess I gotta have pride in something. So does everyone else. Is it gonna be something heartbreaking? Yeah, his determination is one good feature. So, gonna be pictures on there he doesn't want to see? Like that? Paya. Yeah, I don't think he's doing so well. And he is gone. It's nice knowing you, Beelzebub. Gonna have your fork thing. Why magical creatures are widespread in mortal China. That was a mouthful of a title. So I see we're hanging out again. Oh, we're doing Shiritori? Okay. I had no idea. I thought they'd just be mean to each other. It's actually quite funny. Why is your Japanese not very good? Well, I guess it would not be as good as a native regardless. I still want to play tic-tac-toe on his thing. We don't want to talk about episode 1. I guess he really took that to heart. To show off as much of his hair as he can to people in front of him. Originally. That's hard to imagine. Do you have pictures of this? Can't let your guard down. Yeah, I get what you mean. Wow. That just looks so weird having eyes on your side like that. But why should they? He does have a lot of yellow on him. Okay, that's pretty cool. He's still yellow though, which is not a great color. Okay. I see. Good old Shangri-La. I can believe that. And you're just gonna fall. Ow. That was a pretty nasty fall. Yeah, this is the form we're most familiar with. Well, that would be something. Well, that's not a very warm welcoming. Ah, okay. Gotcha. This is a very important occasion. Seems fair. Maybe. Yeah, that makes it okay. I don't want to think about that. So I think they're translating Yōkai as magical creature. That's excellent artwork there. Not everyone's an artist. How rude. Ouch. Yeah, it's really hard to remember that far back. This was a good reason they got drunk. He's trying to grab his tail. Wow, it's like, it is seriously like a young Hoozuki. At least he looked a little bit younger. Hard to tell. I mean, definitely was younger, but I mean, like, he looks smaller, but I don't know for sure. And I guess we just meet him in a tree and farm some gold. I see. Yeah, you may have heard of it. Some of them are pretty good looking. They got samurai and ninja and sakura trees and kimonos. It's great. They got a rising sun. 4 seasons. I mean, it's... And there we go. We finally figured it out. He got drunk because Hoozuki kept feeding him alcohol for like several days, maybe weeks. I don't even know how to even have that much. And just like that, it's all Hoozuki's fault. And he falls off the cliff and meets the Yellow Emperor and makes that Yōkai encyclopedia. And just like that, everything makes sense. I think it does matter, actually. That seemed fairly significant. Just getting more and more reasons to hate each other, huh? Oh, my neck. Time just flew by reminiscing about these stories. Yeah, you just lost again. I was listening very carefully to see if there was an in at the end of that word. Because now that I know they were playing the game. And yeah, there definitely was. Shitty is always one of those things that's a nightmare to translate. Because you have to kind of make a decision whether you want to literally translate the words that they're saying or just substitute it with different words that end with the right letter, you know? So, a difficult thing to deal with. That's not even taking into consideration that there are some anime watchers that just don't know what the game is. So when someone suddenly loses, they're just sitting here like, wait, what happened? Why did they lose? I've seen that before in a couple of reactors. So yeah. I really wish I had headphones. So many packages you order from Amazon get here just fine, but the one that's actually really important just gets lost in the mail and delayed and has to be redelivered, and it's so unfortunate. Hey, his doggy's got a mask. Who was that? He was adorable. Who was that? Momonga. That's kind of like the one name for Ainzol Gon in Overlord. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, that was the 12th episode of Hoozuki no Reitetsu. And yeah, this episode we met somebody new, Lilith. Now, I'm currently watching on my own time. I'm watching a Western live action show called Supernatural, and it does take a lot of like like religious figures and stuff like that, and characters. There are characters like based off of like Lucifer and Lilith and stuff like that. So when I see them in this show, it kind of reminds me of that one, right? Especially because where I am in Supernatural, Lilith recently came back, so that's kind of what I keep thinking about when I'm when some of these names pop up, right? And Lilith is quite the free spirit, you know? She's got a big like seduction to her character, and she just likes to just flirt with pretty much any and all guys that are around her. And she seems to have pretty good compatibility with Hakutaku, which is pretty... I mean, that's not at all surprising, considering Hakutaku is quite into the ladies himself, so they just seem like a pretty good match, I would say. And Beelzebub, I guess, is her actual husband, but she doesn't seem to care too much about him. Even when asked why she married him or whatever, it was just mostly just because he was persistent, you know? And that is kind of his big character trait, right? Because he was trying to beat Hoozuki at something, anything, and he kept at it until he finally found something that he considered a win, but that enjoyment was pretty short-lived after looking at pictures, and he just sort of evaporated away, you know? It's quite sad for him. Yeah, this one shot, I wanted to go back to this. It's got like this big old purple snake in the background. What I guess is supposed to be Beelzebub there. Like about 6 women, no clothes in any of them. All look just gorgeous, like wow. Yeah, I mean, if there's ever a picture to make it look like you're living the good life, I mean that would be it. That's one lucky snake, I'll tell you that. But yeah, and Lucifer did his lecture. Not much to say on that really, but he was doing his best. We had the big old blood pool, which apparently is pretty hot with vampires, which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And then the second half, we kind of went down memory lane, really. Got a lot of like exposition and stuff, you know. Got another whole Yōkai encyclopedia, which was pretty cool and all that, although I guess that's seen as like a betrayal by other demons and stuff, you know. But apparently it's not too bad. I mean, not as if anyone was angry enough at him to kill him or anything. Or lock him away. But, yeah, good for that Yellow Emperor guy, I guess. I mean, things worked out for him. For sure. And, of course, you know, I did have a feeling that once we were talking about Hakutaku not knowing why he got drunk, I pretty much immediately assumed it was Hoozuki. So, once we actually got into the backstory, yeah, it was revealed that it's in fact Hoozuki's fault, as things usually are. So, you know, everything is right with the world, you could say. But that was just so much alcohol, like, where do you even get so much alcohol? But yeah, they're the best frenemies ever, really. So yeah, pretty fun episode, I would say. And just gonna end off the video now. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.